Hello everybody, they call me Muse, and I welcome you back to what will hopefully be a legitimately finished Bare Knuckle Boxer campaign. Just us and our camera, nothing much else, and 4 missions left to do. I've worked my way back up, and now we find ourselves with Alerted New York, and then regular Paris, Haven, and Santa Fortuna. Maybe we'll save Santa for the main deal, as it were, the showdown. Let's have a look at New York, shall we? Headshot kills only. Yep, that's doable. Eliminate guards, sniper, less doable. Poison target. Well, if we can get our target to head down into the basement, where there's a room full of poison, maybe that could work. Lovely, we're starting in the garage. We like the garage. We will just wait just one moment for the camera to go by. And then, do we take out the camera now? It probably can't hurt, can it?
Hey,
Yeah, you go check that out, guard friend. Are you going? Nope, he's chilling.
negative. We're good.
Very well. We will deal with you the regular way. Which is to say, we'll toss that down there.
You want to have a look? 10-4.
Yeah, you go have a look, Bren. While you're doing that, we will give your friend a quick bonk. And then you can have one too. And there we go. We've got the gun we need to blow up the explosive that's going to get us into our safe. And now we just need to chuck these lads in a bin. Okay, what's our next challenge? Well, we can bog that. Does anyone care? That guy down there does. Do we care that he cares?
I couldn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Not really. Now, we still want to do the usual poisoning this. So we can break this open with a crowbar whilst that lad's out of the way. We don't yet have a key, though, for this cabinet. Oh, we can break it open with a crowbar.
Turn on the AC. It might be a little warm in here.
I didn't think we could do that for those lock boxes. I thought you needed the actual key or a lockpick. Do we wait for the 4th guy to go in, or do we not? I'm not sure if the 4th guy is even going to go in. Unless we encourage him to do so. So let's nip on in. Let's grab ourselves the key and pop the security cameras off. Because we definitely want to rob the bank while we're here. Now, is he going to see? He might see if we actually trigger the vault thing. So maybe we want him out of the way before we do that. Easiest way is probably to do this. And he's going to come scuttling down to see what all the noise is about.
Someone's firing a gun.
And then he's going to see those bodies on the way back. Oh, wait a minute. It's one of our targets up and about. There he goes. Found some bods. Right, is that the banker guy? Let's see. Oh, explosive baseball. Lovely. And down goes our guard down there. Good. Just realised that we've come up here without the key card that we need to get about. I could have picked one up down in the security room, but I didn't. And so now we've got to go the long way round. Oh, hello. There's another target. Almost ran straight into her. Where's she going? Anywhere in particular? Just roaming about? Because if any of our targets are guards, then eventually we could get them down to the basement, probably. But neither of our ground floor targets are guards, which is sad. Actually, can we get back in there even?
Tampering going on here.
because we don't have the key card.
Well, we'll be done before.
And we've left all the key cards in there,
I'm really sorry, but Reg keeps coming down here.
haven't we?
I'm not taking any chances. I'll let you
Heck. So how are we supposed to do anything? Ah, wait, Afroguard. He's probably got a key card for us. Because we could disable the security lock there, but no one's going to notice. Because all the guards that would are unconscious.
I hear you.
So maybe we go and find Afroguard and see if he's got the card we might need.
Once before.
Right, there he is. Where's he going to go? What's he going to do? Is he going to just lurk in there? What if we just do that?
No, honestly. Tell me. What good did that accomplish?
Come on, chest out, chin up.
There we go, he spotted it. Lovely stuff. Is he going to go? Yeah, here he comes. Although, bank guy is also coming at just the wrong sort of moment.
You there,
Oh,
the bodyguard.
he spotted us. Everyone's spotting us.
Hiya.
We are highly sus.
Bullied back in high school.
So let's just run away, shall we?
Miss Kenyon, I presume.
It'd be nice if just Afroguard spotted us, but then I panicked. And so now everyone is sus. It's fine. We will go back up and do the same thing again. Probably. Let's see if Afroguard's stopped caring. Right, so that plan kind of failed. But maybe if we get rid of Banker, that would help. Is anyone going to come and get that? Just a guard. Okay. It's not ideal. But if we get rid of all the guards nearby, then we can just keep luring new ones in, right? Does that guy not even care that there's just a briefcase lying there? Could be full of contraband. Right, here he comes again. Is he going to realise that it's... Is he even going to see it?
I mean, Frank is special. And his jokes.
Right, someone spotted it, and they're going to take it to Afroguard. Lovely. Things are slowly going to work out. Here comes our friend, with his big hair and his briefcase. And this time we're ready for him. Take that, chum. Now, you have got a deposit box key, a janitor key, and there we go, security key card. All is well now. We can proceed with whatever it was we were proceeding with. And potentially we can lure in one of our actual targets whilst we're here. Nope. He's decided to get a cop lured in instead. Never mind. What we've got is a key card, and that's the main thing. And we did get the master deposit card as well, so that's also great. Let's just crack this open and get the vault open. Drop that briefcase, because why am I still holding it? And let's set the alarm off, shall we? That's going to lure some guards in. And then they're going to see all the bodies. And then they're going to join them. So we've got a target on the stock market.
Weird approach to leadership.
And one round the corner somewhere. So, how do we deal with this guy without
This doesn't look good.
getting into trouble? And he's just looking at stocks, doing stock market things. He's probably like, I have got no idea what I'm doing here. But some of these numbers are green, and I think that's good. This number is red. That's not
Don't
so
make
good.
me.
And then he's going to stroll over there, where he does what exactly? Just plays with a different computer. Is that his drink? I feel like that could be his drink. Is there any outfit on this level that will let you poison drinks in a non-suspicious fashion? I don't think there is. There's no chef outfit. Right, so that's definitely his beverage. And then he's going to stroll over there, and we're going to do a bit of...
You there, the bodyguard.
Nope, we didn't do anything.
Is he a friend of yours?
Doop-a-doop-doop-doo.
Hey, you.
Thing is, no one's going to
Tough lady.
cause any trouble for us now. Well, they're going to have a little look around. But then in a minute, when the panic dies down, they're just going to be like, oh, that's fine. I'll just keep drinking out of this glass that I saw a guy suspiciously put something in. And there we go. Everyone's stopped panicking. We're no longer suspicious. Except to our friend who is on high alert. Yeah. You come over here and drink out of your foaming red glass, my friend. Meanwhile, are you going to come in and look at the photocopier, my man? I think he is, you know. Yes. So that's 2 targets basically taken care of.
And it's off.
And you're dead. Get in a cupboard before someone comes in and sees you. Fantastic. So, let's have a look around, shall we? The safe is
Don't get restless.
in there, I think. Yes. There goes another target. Now, can we throw this in there without anyone getting too excited with us? No. Crime noticed. Keep running.
And corridor all clear. Relocate.
Yep, corridor's all clear. Now, I wonder if it's a good idea to become sweater guy at some point. We never normally do that. Right, he's panicking. That's perfect. Excellent. I'm sweater guy. Hear me whimper. Although that guard out there knows that we're not the real deal, because he was just talking to us. Of course he knows. He knows too much. Now, I suspect we are not allowed in the security room as sweater guy. Nope. Banker friend knows that we are up to no good. And yeah. That was highly suspicious of us. But you're going to go over there so we can go yoink and away with our ill-gotten gains. Right, so she goes over to the ATM. Does that help us? Maybe. Do we lure her into this bathroom?
Hi there.
Perhaps.
There's always things.
Now, do I worry about these two people too much, or do I just bop them?
Don't do it, man!
What are you doing, loco?
There we go. Now, the question is, can I lure over this woman? I mean, it might take a few other people. But maybe I can lure her eventually. Bonk. Now, you're one of the bank robbers and you're coming out to investigate. That's curious. Yeah, put your crowbar down and your knife. And get in the room. Now, who's coming? Someone from the outside. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Bonk. Now, he's coming out. He's the other bank robber. So have we got time to tuck this lad in here before he gets too excited? We have. And he can get choked. Grab his gun whilst we're here. But yeah, it seems like we might have lured everyone who's willing to investigate that. But here comes our target again. Is she going to be lured by a sound? Or is that going to lure someone else first? Right, so that lured that person. Except it didn't lure them in because the extinguisher is kind of hidden under a thing. So let's try that again. Down he goes. Now she's buggered off again. Typical. I could have just thrown a screwdriver in her head and then run away. Probably. But we haven't done that. Now, what are we going to do about this lad? Because he's still roaming about. Can he be lured in? May as well deal with him while we can.
Stop tossing crap around and show yourself.
Blah. Right, target down. See, he was much easier to deal with than ATM lady. What's her name even? Kathleen Sullins. It's not a good name. Sullins. Would it have been easier to deal with her over here, maybe? Yeah, we could have just done this. That would have been much easier.
Oh no!
So much easier. There's even a letter opener on the table. I could have used to shank her up good. Jeez.
Did you hear? Apparently someone broke into
Now, how do we go about robbing the bank? We've got the safe unlocked, so that bit's easy. But this outfit probably won't allow us to do anything else. But then again, we've got Afro Guards pants, haven't we? Let's put them on. We might not even be allowed down here in our regular guard outfit. Yeah, it's hostile to us. But that's fine. We're just going to rob the place and then leave, I feel. Most of the guards are now unconscious thanks to setting off the alarm. So we'll get some mad bank for our troubles. Now, is it this deposit box that we've got cash in? Yes, it is. And then there's one on the same wall in this office. Heck, we might have enough, actually, to buy a sniper rifle. Just get that last challenge complete. Headshot kills only, though. Am I going to panic and accidentally botch a challenge instead of completing a different one? Ah, we can't even afford it. Dang it. We'll just get a short baller then. A promising start, though. That's our first level out of the way. It was alerted. And we got 3 out of 4 done. So, yeah. Good job. Well done, me. Is it going to take us to 96? Yeah, it is. And we've got a new helicopter. And a target thing. A punch bag, that's what they're called. I don't go to the gym, alright? Now, katana, shuriken, silent assassin. So, none of these levels have a katana on them, do they? I don't think. I'm going to say they don't. So, maybe Santa Fortuna? Okay, we're starting down at the old bar. And we've got a target near the compound. We got one in... They're all over the place, basically. We've got one in the mansion and one in the coca fields. So, generally speaking, the old guard outfit from down here is probably our best bet. Right, so what have you got for us, target one? You are in this room
Still can't believe it. Oh, meeting Steve
with
in a local
someone
bar
else.
in a tiny village like this. I mean,
How does that work for us?
the biggest celebrity tattoo artist in the world.
Poison. What happens if we turn on this faucet? Who gets excited?
TV show of his.
Okay, no one seems to care.
Working on stuff that looks like crap probably isn't too hard, you know?
Now, if we can lure out this person, though, bonk them on the head and then drag them over there without their friend noticing. Let's see, we've only got one chance, though, because we've got a soda can. But we don't have... Oh, there's a rusty crowbar, that's cool. But we still don't have anything that's not disposable. I want a non-destructible thing. Oh, hello. They've come out anyway. With their own accord. But there are guards there. No. What's he doing? He's just gardening. It's just an ordinary gardener. So, do we risk giving in the old brick? Or do we do it now? Bollocks. Ah well, let's get a push kill. Now, can we get away with that? Shit. Shit, we're gonna die. We're dead. Fuck's sake. I couldn't tell if the guard was gonna see that or if they weren't. And I risked it. I shouldn't have risked it, basically. But I really wanted that push kill because that's what the challenge is all about. It's about hitting these things. Right, so we're going to come back again next time. And this time we're going to do just the last 3 missions, I think. So I will see you soon for some of that. Okay, we're back again at the final campaign and the final 3 missions. I have suffered through the dreadful punishment of having to play more freelancers to get back here. And we find ourselves with only one potential objective that we can complete. So let's grab that. And let's see where we're going. So, Sapienza, Berlin, Haven. Now, which might we want to save for the showdown? So, what does Haven have? Doors stay locked. Poison target, emetic. Sniper rifle kill. At least one of those is absolutely doable. It's probably 2 of them. Sapienza, on the other hand. No combat. Only use 1 disguise. Perfect shooter. Could be doable. 2 of those again, at least. And Berlin. Take no damage. Poison guard. Don't blow your disguise. So it's a mixed bag. Where might we want to go for our showdown? Maybe Berlin. Have we done a Berlin showdown in a while? I don't know. Either way. No combat. Perfect shoots. No combat and collateral accident might interfere with one another. If we like blow up a propane tank or something of that ilk. So maybe we could start with Haven. Right, so here we are. Doors stay locked should be doable. For sure. I don't believe there's any sniper rifles just floating around on the level. But I do think I know where we can find some emetic poison. And that's without even having to worry about poisoning someone's food. So, where are targets 1, 2 and 3? There they are. Oh dear, and target 4 is in the mansion. Although, we don't have any reason not to go ahead and acquire ourselves an outfit. Now, let's see, is target 4 down below? They are. They're in the control room of the underground base. Hardly ever get targets down there. But today is a different day, it seems. Now, let's grab ourselves a lead pipe before we do anything else, because lead pipes are useful. No, it's just strolling around with this pipe in our hand. It used... Maybe it was only master mode, but I'm sure it used to be the case that lead pipes were just seen as illegal objects. Because there's not really any good law-abiding reason for me to be carrying it. 47 does not look much like a plumber. If we want to take out that guard so that we can steal his pants, we'd have to climb the wall. Almost forgot about doors stay locked already. But there we go. So, we hop over. Now, there is that other side to the camera. But what if we just lure our man into the bushes here? Can we do it without getting too close? Because I don't know where that camera's going to end up going.
Has anyone found anything on the security tapes yet?
It's a delicate game to lure this guy in without getting spotted in the process.
Had access to the village, which must be somebody working with us.
Okay. Nothing yet.
There we go.
The others is the top priority.
We have his attention. Is that guy in the window? No,
Anyone
he's going
there?
back. Good. I think we got away with that.
Affirmative.
No. Did we get away with that? Maybe we didn't. Sound of the lead pipe hitting the floor is probably the issue there. But I think we've dragged this guy away in
I
time.
have no idea what that could have been.
I'm glad I just heard the affirmative before that guy came down to have a look. And we've even got trusty lead pipe back. So, how are we going to get down without worrying too much about locked doors and whatnot? There is, over here, a guy that goes down. And maybe, just maybe, we can just follow him in and that won't count as breaking a locked door. But there he is, that guy in there. He's going to come out in a minute. And we might be able to slip our way in. Hello, friend. Thanks for getting the door for us. So now, what's the plan? We're allowed around here, which is nice. Can a newspaper break the cameras? Looks like it might be able to. Maybe we want to wait for the camera to go back a bit though. Yep. Rolled up just right. A newspaper is in fact a deadly weapon. That's interesting information. Because I'm pretty sure a screwdriver can't break those cameras. Now, where is our target? They're above us. Oh no, there they are. It was the box that was above us. Thus I was confused. Now, collateral kill accident is still on the cards. We don't really need to worry about being cameraed. Just as long as they don't see us doing anything naughty. Now, how do we deal with this lad without drawing everyone's attention? It looked like he was coming in from over here. So if we could bop him on the head over here somewhere and then push him off, that would be fun. That would do the job nicely. Yeah, there's also this fuse box. Would that draw him in? Or is that someone else? It's that guy. But maybe it would draw him in eventually. If we knock out enough other dudes. But then he'll see us at some point dragging this lad around. So maybe we don't do anything silly right now.
Oh no.
I would like to actually legitimately finish this challenge for once, rather than screwing it up like I did in Santa Fortuna. But yeah, if this guy is coming back this way though, It's just a matter of patience and then just throwing a crowbar in the corner to get his attention. There we go. Attention get.
Hello? Someone there? Hello?
Could be someone there.
Oh, come on!
Could be your demise. Fantastic. Now we should probably keep the guard outfit on, I think, just in case. Is that going to cause doors to stay locked to break? It's not a door, it's a hatch, so I'm hoping no. Good. Don't turn around, friend. Oh, I should have probably grabbed that fire extinguisher actually, because then I could put it next to a truck or something and explode the truck. And, well, it's probably a jet ski, given the level. And take out 2 lads at once. And get the collateral explosion. Ooh, poisonous emetic flowers. Don't mind if I do. Now, where was that hatch? It was over this way, wasn't it? Because there was a fire extinguisher down below. So maybe we come out via a different door so we can bring it with us. Because even though they can no longer be used to get kills like they could in Hitman 2016, they can still be used to set off other explosive items. So, who's our next target? Is it the security guy? And if it is, do we want to get the poison emetic at the same time? Or do we want to get poison emetic on someone else? If one of those... well... no, those two are quite public. So I wouldn't mind getting poison emetic on the guy in the security post. So to do that, we're probably going to need a syringe. Because I don't know if anyone over there is going to actually consume any poison. Oh, are you the guy who goes out there on the reg?
Hope you're doing well today, sir.
Yeah, you are. So you're probably an easy kill. So we should check out who the other person is at some point soon. But additionally, we should get ourselves some poison. Now, let's throw that on the floor.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, you should probably go and see, you sleepy bum.
Oh, boys, come on!
Bonk. Alright, get in that bin. Now, we can break open this cupboard and get ourselves a couple of useful items. Can we just throw something at the cupboard, or do we have to shoot it? Cool. So we've got an emetic syringe, we've got some lethal pills, and we've got all of that without causing any ruckus. This is very good news. So Barkeep's back. He is a potential for an accident. TBH.
Looking good today, sir.
That guy... potentially drop some coconuts on his head at some point. Hello, friends.
Hello,
Is this
sir.
locked, or can I just walk
Yeah,
in?
hey, bro.
Cheers. Right, so 2 lads.
Look.
Yeah, this guy is not going to do any drinking or anything like that. But we've got ourselves our emetic syringe. Now, kind of worried about which way that guy's going to go, though. Is that guy going to notice? Or is he too busy looking at his phone? I think we take that guy out first, just to be on the safe side. And you can hide in a cupboard for me. Oops. Come on. Get in my cupboard. And whilst we're here, get rid of that. Alright, so I think I've got a plan for getting collateral accident. But first, yeah. First up is poison emetic. There we go. Oh dear. And we're not even going to give you a chance to chuck up your guts, mate. We're just going to crunch you instead. So we've got a lad out here. We've got stuff that can be caploded, such as this. And we've got a target who comes around the corner every now and again. Don't think anyone else around here will see us. So our man is busy right now, which means we can bop his collateral friend on the head and hide him in a bush. It's nice when the NPCs do exactly what you expect of them. Down he goes. And now we set the trap. So, do we blow up the jet ski? Do we put them both next to the jet ski and blow it up? Those two lads up top could be a pain. But you sit next to that jet ski. Because this is going to draw attention, obviously. If I put you on top of this guy, then you're both definitely within blast radius. And now, let's pop this. Let's pop it here. Can we put it on the jet ski? No. We can pop it on the floor close to the jet ski. I don't want any wackiness where the fire extinguisher goes up and therefore it counts as a knockout explosion rather than just blasting the jet ski. So let's pop it there. Is that in a good place? It's in a place where we can kind of see it. Now, yeah, let's move a bit closer just to be sure. So we're going to shoot the extinguisher and then we are going to hide
Someone is firing a weapon.
in the box.
Move it.
And there we go. Everyone's excited about what's just happened, but a collateral explosion has just occurred and taken out our target and some other dude. Hopefully we won't get a situation where someone panics and runs through a locked door and it breaks doors stay locked for us. Because I'm pretty sure I've had that happen before. Everyone's now just like, oh, what a terrible accident.
Okay, calm down.
So,
yeah, don't worry about the gunshot that went off just before that.
I need the ID of the perp. Can you tell me what he looked like?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Wait a minute. Did someone get knocked out and not killed? Who's that saying that they didn't see him?
Yeah, command. That's the scene.
I mean, we got collateral kill accident, for sure. I'm confused. Yeah, they're definitely doing double body bag. We haven't knocked anyone else out around here, have we? Aside from the people that we cupboarded. Oh well, let's not question it too much. Let's just go about our business. Our business being that last guard.
Enlighten me here. Do you have
I wonder if
Sorry.
it did happen as I thought, and the fire extinguisher counted as a knockdown, and then the explosion counted as a kill afterwards. But then,
Okay, calm down. What happened? Tell me. Yeah,
I don't know.
we got some wacko running around attacking people.
Yeah, there's Ludmilla.
Yeah, absolutely for real. Did you get a look at the guy?
Yeah, everyone seems very
Never really
confused.
got a good look at the perp.
Right, so Ludmilla's going into lockdown, it seems. Or is she? They're all just sort of stuck. Which I guess is fine. Now, if I had a screwdriver, that would be this guy taken out nice and easily. Where does one get a screwdriver? Maybe that's the way. We don't want to cause too much ruckus at this stage. Bonk. Yep, you saw me. That's fine. We got your screwdriver though. That's the main thing. Here he comes. And hopefully that will get the job done. Certainly made a puddle. No, don't you investigate, friend. This puddle was not meant for you. It was meant for chap over there. Is he going to walk through it, or is he going to go past it? He's going to go past it, isn't he? Let's throw something in there for him. There we go. There's a newspaper.
Man, I've heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
You like to stay informed, don't you, friend? Breaking news! You're dead! And there we go. Time to make a swift exit. Don't think either Sapienza or Berlin have got ice picks or katanas. So Silent Assassin it is. Only use one disguise, no combat, perfect shooter. So perfect shooter, definitely fine, definitely doable. Although, do we have enough to buy a katana? Because we are currently missing 2 items on the wall of weapons, I think. Oh, 3 items. 2 sniper rifles and a katana. And possibly a pistol, actually. Curses. I was kind of hoping I'd clear everything that we need just in time to finish the campaign, and then I could prestige and carry on bare-knuckling it. But for funsies this time. But hey-ho, either way, let's go to Sapienza. Right, so here we are. Why did our door just close? Is there a ghost? Ah, it's Landslide. As you can tell from the dulcet tones of whatever that woman's name is. Now, we are allowed to unlock doors this time, which is nice. Of course, we need a crowbar or similar to actually be able to do so. What to do? What to do? Look on the map is what to do. So we've got a target down there, one in the town hall somewhere, and one down at the beach, I guess. Mansion's off limits. So does that mean that Rocco is just not around, I guess? Oh, bollocks. Who spotted that? Oh, shit. Didn't realise there was a guy down there. How is he even down there? That's like our apartment, right? Ah, bollocks. Oh well. There goes Silent Assassin then.
Command, you copy?
So, what do we do? I guess we do this. We get ourselves a nice new suit.
Holy shit!
Now, I would like to go and deal with that snitch now. So, yeah, they came from out there. But this should be off limits. So why is he even out here? This is our rooftop. But hey ho, there's a crowbar. We can now unlock doors. So, can we complete everything with just this one disguise? We've already blown 2 of our challenges. But we've got 2 left.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up is you have caused me a lot of trouble. So you can go for a little drop down there, I think. Excellent. Now that that bit of business is taken care of, let's actually go and look at our target, shall we? Oh, we could have just unlocked that door the whole time, of course. We had the safe house key. So we could have avoided that whole unfortunate series of events. What a silly man I am. What exactly are you? Okay, you're just a chap. He walks back in here. There's another chap down there. And you're just hanging around in there. Okay.
Hey,
But there was a lad
pet, would ya?
down here who knows that we're trespassing. Because trespassing is what we're doing here. It seems. No bodyguards in the gelato shop. So you get in the bin. We could wait for our lad to come back, because he doesn't know that we're trespassing, it seems. Everyone else does. But not our smoking friend. So maybe we wait for him to come back and then we just bonk him. Oh crap.
Oh my god.
Someone killed or injured here.
Didn't get him quick enough and he got out the door. And now everyone's excited. So let's go this way instead, shall we? Past our fellow bodyguards, who are all just good friends of ours. Hello, good friend. Yep, you're not going to stop me. And we'll pop out here and deal with the cameras. Don't matter which version of the map it is, there's always just a smoking dude watching over the cameras here. He's a very handy man to have around, because he doesn't pay much attention to his job. Let's grab that fire axe. And let's go and take care of some perfectly innocent business. Because if we can deal with that lad in a more fatal way than we did last time, then it doesn't even matter if people see him. Where's our target? He's still having a smoko. Where is he? Is that a different target? Yeah, we've got another target who's just out there. Very well. We'll worry about that one momentarily. Now this one, on the other hand. There we go, that worked much better.
What the? What are you doing down there?
Yeah, you haven't seen anything, my man. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Just strolling off. Just an innocent man out for a walk. A fast walk. But a walk nonetheless. Now, you're going to be tricky, aren't you, Mr. Bench Sitter? I mean, this whole map is tricky. I don't know Landslide at all well. I've not played much of it in the slightest. Now, do you actually have anything
cash?
for us?
I might have something to sell.
Yeah, we could have bought a katana blade and
If
Successfully-
you need anything else, you know where to find me.
completed the katana kill. Prestige. But instead, no. We went for Silent Assassin like some sort of goober. Now, what are you doing? Are you just sitting and smoking? You can't stay there forever. Is he a bodyguard? He looks like he's a bodyguard. So that's interesting. That gives us options, I feel. What if we were to put down a gun near him?
Good hunt.
Okay, he didn't see it. But where's he going? Is anyone else even around now? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they've all gone into Abiasi's office. So if we sneak up first and shut the door, and then
Son of a...
do a bit of that.
Command, how do you read? Over. I think we got a situation on our hands.
We haven't got a situation, don't worry about it. It's fine, don't worry about me. That was close. Not quite sure why that guy down the bottom of the stairs is the one that heard that chaos, but it's all fine. Now let's go down and have a look at the lower section of the level and see where our final target might be. Why is our final target over here now? They're a mover.
There's a camera up there. What?
Now, if they just come out of the bog,
Everything okay? The IOD's gone
that's
missing again.
fantastic. So all we really need to do then is sort of lie in wait over here.
72 hours later.
Right, here he comes. Took you long enough, chum. Spend long enough chatting up that bird next to the advertising stuff. Ah well. Get stabbed. There we go. We're almost halfway to the Way of the Samurai challenge. Maybe I'll have to do a melee-only run at some point. But for now, let's see if we can't find our way out Sapienza and onto our final showdown. Keep up the good work, guards.
I'm ready.
That's confusing. Perfect shooter, we didn't fire a shot. Only used one disguise, definitely did that. How curious. I'm not redoing everything again because of this bug. Oh, wait a minute, is the landslide bug back? Where the landslide version of the map just breaks the Freelancer Variations mod? Is that what we're looking at here? Dang it. Right, so here we are again. Apparently that vision of Sapienza only occurred in 47's imagination. And we are once again off to Sapienza to give it another go. But this time with Katana Kill, because why not?